1-inch senior Eric DeChamp. And in fill number 33, a 6'2" junior Chris Mandock. The Eagles are coached by Mr. Matt Dunlap. Introducing now the starting lineup for Midview. At one guard number 10, a 5'11" senior Ryan DeFranco. At guard number 21, a 5'11" senior Brett Lorain. At forward number 22, a 6' senior Doug Gerber. At forward number 40, a 6'4" senior Shane Burnsworth. And at center number 33, a 6'6" senior Ben Elwell.
One big difference that really sticks out here, Don. Midview starts 5 seniors. Avon, 1 senior, 2 juniors, and 2 sophomores.
Wow. Well, I think DeChan maybe had 15 or 18 points in the first outing over there. And I think it was Ryan DeFranco pretty much on him, wasn't it, Mark, over there?
I believe you're right. I think Ryan did a majority of the work on DeChan and really held him down real well in the early part of the game until things got a little bit out of hand. And then Eric picked up a lot of points.
Well, DeChan's a real shooter. You don't see him drive to the basket much and things like that.
No, he stays around the perimeter.
Yeah,
real nice touch. And he made some baskets over there at Avon that
he's one of those kids, you get in a game of horse with him, chances are you're going to lose.
He won't last long.
No. He can really hit the bottom of that bucket. Here we go. Ryan DeFranco with the ball for the Middies.
And Avon starting off in a zone.
Gerber over here. Elwell. Into Elwell, too far, too high of a pass.
Looks like early on with the zone, we're going to have to hit a few outside shots. I'd really like to see us get off to a little better start tonight too, Don, than what we have in the past.
But this is number 12 here with the ball. Stencil, he's a sophomore.
Midview in a man-to-man.
23 is Logan. That's DeChant. There's Stencil over here to number 4, and that was Pasendik, and Elwell caught that intended pass. Brett Boron with the ball into Ben Elwell. He just drops it in.
Major mistake there by Avon. They've got to be keying on him, and they left him wide open underneath the basket.
Brett Boron with the ball. They're calling a foul on Ben Elwell. And Ben's got to watch that. That's kind of a foul he can't pick up. Pasendik will inbound for Avon. DeChan with it, down to Pasendik.
With one quick foul on Ben Elwell, I'd be telling number 4 to drive the basket a few times.
You aren't kidding. There's DeChan with it. Good job by Boron.
Brett Boron on Eric DeChan.
Logan number 23, here's Stencil, the sophomore, guarded by Gerber. Logan with it.
Good job of help defense there by Midview.
Pasendik in the corner. Looking to pass it. Stencil with the ball.
Well, we can see Avon's going to be very deliberate with the ball.
Midview in a man-to-man, of course. DeChan. Boron guarding him. Boron doing a good job so far on him. Stencil driving the lane. Finds Pasendik. Couldn't convert it, and there's Burnsworth with a rebound. Over to Gerber. Doug Gerber with the ball. Out to Ryan DeFranco, who sets it up. Score 2-0. Midview, very low scoring so far. Boron up with the shot. No good. And here's Burnsworth with a rebound. No good. Behind the back. Boy, there's Elwell driving for the floor. And Logan retains it for Midview. Or Avon, rather. I'm sorry. We have traveling on that, or we have a foul?
Get a foul.
Mandock Number 33 will go to the line for Avon.
Going to be a foul on Shane Burnsworth.
Very slow start again for the Middies. The last few games been starting out very slow. First shot is good. Second shot is no good. Here comes Doug Gerber down the lane. Down the floor over to Ryan DeFranco. Back to Gerber. Then Elwell driving. Up with a shot. He makes it. Nice looking shot, wasn't it, Mark?
Beautiful shot.
Extended himself.
Shoots it at the top of his jump.
Here's Logan.
Does everything right.
Over to DeChant. No, this is Stencil with it. Here's DeChant from outside. He can light it up. Nothing there. Boy, Elwell with a long pass. Perfect pass down to Gerber. Boy, that pass was on the money. Elwell playing way out here on defense. Boy. Stencil with it. Blocked in there by Burnsworth. Burnsworth throwing it ahead to Boron. Boron with the goal. 8-1 Midview and a timeout Avon. Boy, Midview's showing a lot of speed there.
That is exactly what the Avon coach didn't want to see is letting Midview get uncontested down at the other end and just throwing the ball half the length of the court to a wide open man.
Now you better have be good in transition when you're playing Midview. For the most part, they really get down the floor. Bring it on back.
8-1, Midview on top, 4:11 to go in the first quarter. Avon looking for their first field goal. Midview looking to pick up full court here. There's the trap, and there's the steal.
Ryan DeFranco, he'll shoot it.
There's
over the back will be Posende.
I don't know if Brett Boren will get 2 shots out of this or not. No, maybe he'll get the ball underneath.
There's Elwell with a nice tip in.
6 points for Ben Elwell already in the game. 10-1 Midview.
Logan with it out here, Gerber on him. DeChant yet to score for Avon. There's Boron on DeChant, or Gerber rather. DeChant trying to get it in there. He's having a tough time. Stencil with a shot from outside, scores a 3-pointer. Elwell down the floor to Boron again. Into Burnsworth. Back to Boron. Brett Boron losing the ball. Down to Logan. Back to DeChant. Burnsworth with the rebound.
Ben Elwell did a nice job there just getting in the way without picking up the foul.
Boy, Brett Boron telegraphed that one. Logan out here to Stencil, over to DeChant. He'll take that, wide open. Off the front of the rim. Boy, he normally makes those. 2:50 left in the first quarter, going fast here. Midview on top, 10-4. Ben Elwell out top here. Avon in the zone. Gerber from way outside. Oh, way short. Boy, his shooting's been off. Stencil with the ball. DeChant with DeFranco on him. Stolen by Boron. Brett Boron stealing the ball. Foul.
That's got to be an intentional foul.
Grabbed his arm.
Not going to call it though.
He grabbed his arm.
I didn't think there was any attempt to go for the ball there.
Josh Hengartner and Greg Trenchard getting ready to come in for Midview here shortly, and we have quite a contingent from Avon. We have 3 players getting ready to come in. Shot is no good. Hengartner in for Elwell. Trenchard will be coming in for Boron as soon as Boron makes this shot, hopefully. That one is no good. Stencil with the ball for Avon. For 41 in there is Patrick Henry. This is DeChant with Gerber on him. Chant not able to do it. There's DeFranco with the ball. Or to Boron. Boron was wide open. He should have shot it earlier there. A lot of passing going on.
Gonna have a jump ball.
Brett Boron was wide open over here, Mark, for that shot. Stencil bringing the ball up the floor. The 10 in there is Tommy Schwartz for Avon. Down to DeChant. He's going to have a shot. Boy, he's not hitting anything tonight.
Really off to a rough start.
Gerber down to Trenchard, into Burnsworth. Burnsworth makes it.
Nice pass by Greg Trenchard.
12-4, Midview.
If I do say so myself.
Absolutely. For 44 in there is Nick Freud. There's DeChant from the side. Boy, he is really off tonight, isn't he, Mark?
Sure is.
Freud makes the shot. Freud or Freed, I guess they're calling him. Hengartner with it. Get it out of there, Josh. Too many passes, sir. This is Tommy Schwartz with the ball, passing off to Stencil. Nice job. 12-6. 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Midview only up here by 4 points. It's 12-8.
Going for the last shot here, down to 15 seconds.
Boy, oh boy, they're not concentrating here. Middies does tend to sometimes overpass a bit, Mark, underneath, you know?
Yeah, they do.
Hate to say that because, you know, that passing is an unselfish thing to do, but sometimes you just have the better shot and you got to go up and take it. Stencil with the ball, down to 10 seconds. They'll probably try to get DeChant. There he is. DeFranco all over him. Here's Ben Elwell. He may bring it down. Look at him run. Look at him go.
There's a foul.
He can really get down there.
That's a smart foul there, really, by Patrick Henry.
Oh, Ben was going to dunk that one.
3 team fouls now on Avon.
Watch for the pass up top here. Well, he could have tipped that one in again. Greg Trenchard with the ball. He was fouled. Oh, he was fouled. All the traveling on Greg. 0.2 of a second left here in the first quarter. Score 12-8. Midview on top. Ryan DeFranco. Oh, would have been in. Well, Middy's not very impressive offensively that quarter, but defense was fine.
12-8 at the end of the first quarter. Ben Elwell leads the Middies with 6 points, and Chad Stencil with 5 for Avon.
Want to remind everybody to call Grafton Cable Communications at 926-3230 to order those premium channels, Showtime, Cinemax, and HBO. Call there. You can also inquire about the internet. They'll be glad to give you the information. And also, again, want to remind them about the Midview Hall of Fame. If you know of anybody that played ball at Midview, with track, anything athletically, and you think they're deserving of Hall of Fame recognition, get a nomination form and fill it out. It's a short form, but we need to get these nominations in by March 15th, so we can go from there. You can call Stan Hughes at the school if you need a form, or pick one up at the school. Grafton Midview Library has forms. And also, there's kind of recognition for people who have contributed, and I mean by time and effort and those kinds of things, to the Midview athletic program through the years. Not necessarily having, well, I guess they have had to graduate from Midview, have they not, Mark?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. All right, here's Greg Trenchard out front now. Ryan DeFranco with the ball. Ben Elwell trying to get position in there. Boy, he's got to get the ball to him. They're really they're really concerned about Elwell, you can tell that. Finally with a Jason Monchine.
He might be the one that has to loosen up that
He
zone.
He might, Mark. He can hit him from outside. He can hit the outside shot. This is Logan with the ball. Posendik outside, no good, and here's Monchine with a rebound. Ryan DeFranco with it. Avon staying in that zone. Trenchard. Boy, they're really Elwell conscious, I guess is what you would call it.
Oh yeah, they sure are.
But they're really blocking back there on him. And Gardner back to Trenchard. Wow, I didn't see that, Mark. I have a hard time understanding the traveling call, I guess. But the officials call it traveling.
Ryan DeFranco gets a breather.
Logan brings it up. DeChant. Foul on Greg Trenchard. I thought that was a good tackle, Mark.
I thought he got him. Yeah. Thought it was reasonable.
I thought so. Stencil coming in for Avon. Burnsworth coming in for Hintgartner.
They're not going to give him a two-shot
No.
foul. Avon with the ball out underneath.
Stencil inbounding it.
5 seconds. Midview ball. Good job defending the inbounds pass there by Midview.
Doug Gerber's yet to score tonight, isn't he? Monchine to Gerber. Gerber.
There you go. That is 5 points. He did have 2 points earlier on a layup.
DeChant with it, guarded by Gerber. Logan to Stencil, tried to shoot it. They're calling a foul on Monchine. I thought he was right there on the ball, but foul was called.
They're calling it on Greg Trenchard.
On Trenchard? Wow, I thought Monchine was there on the play. Boy, no, good job by number 4, Posendik, or Posendik, depending upon how you want to pronounce it. 18-10 ball game outside by Monchine. He misses that one. Here comes DeChant. DeChant will light it up here one of these times, and he goes on streaks. Good drive by Logan. Timeout, Midview. I think we have a 20-second timeout.
And Troy DeFranco is not a happy coach right now.
Defense has been good, but not as good as it can be, certainly. And offensively, the Middies are just not careful enough here.
Did you win the 50-50, Don?
Didn't get in it tonight. Monchine with the ball to Boron. Stolen.
Another bad pass.
DeChant guarded by Gerber. Or to Stencil. DeChant in the corner trying to drive the baseline. Ben Elwell blocking it. Again, Elwell takes it right away from him. Nice job by Elwell. Pass over to Gerber. Or to Boron, rather, from Gerber. Outside to Gerber. Back to Boron. Wide open. No good. Didn't follow it, Brett. You got to follow it. Greg DeChant, or Eric DeChant, rather. Which is it?
Eric.
Yeah. Here's DeChant again. This time he got it.
It's his first 2 points.
Is it? Monchine outside. Here's Boron. Boy, oh, well, they can go to him about any time. Ryan DeFranco coming in for Jason Monchine.
There's no spark out there, Don. And I don't know what it's going to take, but
Well, whatever it's going to take, it better get here before Friday night. 18-14, 4-point lead. Avon with 1 win on the season. DeChant with it. Stencil inside to Freed there. Elwell with a rebound. Careful, Ebden. Be careful. There's Boron up with the shot. Makes it. 20-14.
down to 4 minutes.
DeChant coming out for his shot. Oh, good. Burnsworth trying to get the rebound. Nice job by Burnsworth. DeChant got his basket. Boron.
That could have been a traveling call there. There's
Too many
another bad
passes in
pass.
here. They're just too careless with the ball, Mark. I mean, that you know, they didn't overpass there or anything, but just kind of careless with it. Out to Elwell. We're on with the ball. 3:25 left. Ben Elwell with it. Ryan DeFranco. Gerber with the shot. Off the back of the rim. Elwell, watch it, Ben. He almost got called for a foul there, but boy, he sure reached out on that, didn't he? Boy, he's right there with it. Ben Elwell, I thought he got hit on the hand. He thinks so too. DeChant. Three-pointer would get it awfully close. There's that big step again, Mark, I keep talking about. Boy, Brett couldn't get a handle on it. Hengarner coming in for Burnsworth. 20-18. And the Middies were looking past. Good job by Brett Boron. Nice drive. You know, he can get off the floor, Mark.
Very athletic.
He can jump, boy. DeChant again guarded by Ryan DeFranco. This is Freud. Logan with it. Man, Doc. Back up is Freud, nothing there, and out of bounds to Midview. Number 4, rather, was Posendik in there. Two minutes left. Josh Hengartner with it. Ben Elwell to Boron. Boron stepping inside with a left-handed shot. Nice job by Brett Boron. 24-18. Boron very quick intercepting it, but he threw that one away. Stencil coming in for Avon, and also number 33, Chris Mandock, coming in for the Eagles. 1:35 left. DeChant guarded by Franco. Gerber coming right up on the ball. Here's Boron with it. Down to Gerber. DeChant loses the ball. Boy, that was a charge.
A little bit out of control there.
DeChant's shooting skills far exceed his other skills, Mark. That's for certain.
Right. Down to 1:15 to play here in the second quarter, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Avon, 22nd timeout.
1:15 to go in the first half. For example, I think Whitney, the boy from Wellington, his other skills are a little better than DeChant's perhaps, but they're both good shooters. And
I think Eric DeChant's pretty physical too. We've seen him fighting underneath the boards here.
Yeah.
But Colby Whitney is a little more physical player, I think.
Well, he's bigger.
Right.
6'2", probably weighs about 200 pounds, 210 pounds, something like that.
Midview with the ball, up by 8.
Ryan DeFranco with it to Gerber. 1 minute left. Gerber over to Elwell. Gerber from outside, canned it.
We desperately need Doug to keep that shooting touch going. Down to 31 seconds. Avon looks like they might be playing for the last shot, down 10.
Well, they'll be looking for a DeChant here. Brett Boron on DeChant. Now shifting off. Here's DeFranco on him.
Nice steal.
Stolen by Boron. Foul on DeChant. Brett Boron got tackled or rolled over there. Very, very quick is Brett Boron. You can't take that away from him. Boy, he is quick. Five seconds left here.
Jason Monchine in the game.
They should give this high alley-oop here in front of the basket to Elwell. That's what they ought to do here. Oh boy. Gerber outside. That's the end of the first half with the score. Midview 28 and Avon 18. Communications Channel 12 and Mark score 28-18 Midview. Good job defensively, but offensively really somewhat to be desired, I think, considering.
Definitely our defense carried our offense that first half, no doubt about it, as it has a good deal of this basketball season. Going over the individual scoring, Avon with 18 points, Scott Posendek with 2, Chad Stencil with 5, Russ Logan 2, Eric DeChant with 6, Chris Mandock 1, and Nick Freund 2. For Midview, we've got Shane Burnsworth with 2, Jason Monchine with 3, Ben Elwell 6, Brett Boron 8, and Doug Gerber with 9. Again, 28-18, Midview on top.
Okay, getting ready to go here. I want to remind everybody that Midview's first tournament game is March the 1st at 7:45 against Lakewood St. Edward here at Midview.
Midview in the man-to-man with Ryan DeFranco guarding Eric DeChant.
Logan with it to DeChant here. DeChant looking inside at Posendek and decides not to toss it in. There's Stencil over here to Mandock. Logan in the corner. Now DeFranco on Logan. Inside to Mandock, and he's got 2. He got away here. 28-20. Ryan DeFranco with the ball to Doug Gerber. Burnsworth. Gerber from outside, no good. Van Dock with the ball to Stencil. Stencil driving the lane, taken away. Burnsworth with quick hands there. Gerber over to DeFranco. DeFranco lost his balance. Boy, look at Elwell showing the speed there. Over to DeFranco from outside, off the rim. Burnsworth with a rebound. Good job by Shane Burnsworth. That's what we have to do, Mark. We have to start shooting them outside. We have rebounding strength.
We're going to have to. It's the only way we're going to be able to pull teams out of that zone defense.
Teams are packing us in. Nice pass from Logan to Mandock. Boy, Elwell got that one out of there. Burnsworth with good hands pulls it out of there. Gerber with the ball. Over to DeFranco. Then Elwell. Over to Gerber. And to Burnsworth. Shane Burnsworth looking away from the ball. Couldn't handle it. Here's DeChant. He's not getting a lot of good looks, I'll tell you that tonight. Logan with it, driving. Stencil back to Logan. Logan up for the shot, no good. Boron with the rebound. Over to DeFranco. Boy, Burnsworth was wide open under there. Elwell with it. Elwell with a nice move inside. Timeout, Avon. Want to remind everybody again to vote March 7th on issue number 9. It's issue number 9, Midview Schools. Your investment is about 50 cents per day. And here's what you get. You get new elementary school, grades 1 through 4 to consolidate that. Those grades, high school additions, new sign labs, auditorium, and media center. Renovations to Grafton, Brush, and middle school. And you know, this was determined through a long process with a lot of the community involved. And there's not been a major building program of any kind in Midview for quite a number of years. And not that you should have a building program just because you haven't had it for a number of years. That isn't the case at all. This is something that's badly needed, and now's the time. Midview is just a great place for kids to go to school and a great community to live in. And let's make everybody proud. And Midview striving for excellence. Your vote is needed. All right, here's Stencil, guarded by Boron.
You got Jason Monsheen and Josh Hungartner in the game now for Midview.
Doug Gerber on DeChant. Stencil up with the shot, no good. Then Elwell out of there with the rebound. Gets it out of there quick to Gerber. Boy, he had it open there. When Elwell's open quick, you got to get it to him right then. You can't be waiting for him to get more open. Just get it up there high to him. Boron with the shot. Good shot by Brett Boron. Side. 34-20 Midview, 4:24 to go. Stolen by Gerber. Nobody on DeChant here. Well, here's Monsheen. 23 Logan with the ball. Freud with the goal for Avon. 34-22. Monsheen from outside cans it. That's what's needed, Mark, those perimeter shots.
That's two 3-pointers for Jason. You're right. We need somebody outside hitting that open shot because we're going to get them all night.
That's right. We're going to need it against Clearview, I'm telling you. You can bet that Clearview's not concerned about the 3-point goal too much against us. Doug Gerber had hands on the ball, but they call a foul on him. DeChant will go to the line.
First foul on Doug Gerber. Eric DeChant with 6 points so far in the night, and he'll get 2 shots. Van Elwell loses control. Hengartner picks it up and puts it in. Worked his way wide open underneath the basket for Midview. 39-23, and deflected and almost stolen by Jason Monchi. Avon ball. Into the game, Russ Logan for Avon. Chad Stencil goes out. Midview picks up full court man-to-man here. Wide open to the basket. Number 4, Scott Posendak. Defensive lapse there by Midview, and Posendak with a chance for a 3-point play. 39-25, Midview's lead is 14. And Greg Trenchard in for Brett Boron. Elwell, Hengartner, Gerber, Monsheen, and Trenchard in the game. And the shot is up and good by Posendak. Van Elwell worked hard to get it into him that time. Josh Hengartner gets the assist. There's DeChant driving to the basket, no good. Rebound Monsheen, and he's fouled by number 44, Nick Freud. I didn't know how to pronounce the name, but Mr. Couch pronounced it the same way, so I must be correct. Midview's ball out underneath their own basket, up by 15. 2:35 to go here in the third quarter. Wide open Monsheen for the 3-pointer, doesn't get it. Follows up his own shot, Hengartner gets it.
Doug Gerber up with a shot, makes it.
$11 points now for Doug Gerber. He joins Brett Boron and Ben Elwell in double figures for Midview.
Up with a shot is DeChant, no good. Here's Monsheen up with a shot.
He's fouled, Don. We've got a halftime score at Oberlin. Oberlin leads Clearview 26-22 at the half.
That's right. Well, probably people read the newspaper before, but anyway, that is the score of this important game over at Oberlin between Clearview and Oberlin. Either case, whether Clearview wins that game or not, Midview wants this title outright.
Oh, you bet.
43-26.
And we're going to have a timeout called by Avon.
Well, Middy stepping it up a little bit here, Mark. 17-point differential here, and playing their usual good defense.
Yeah, we've said it before that the defense is with you every night. If you play good defense,
that's right.
You can count on it. You get a lot of points offensively by playing good defense, and I think that's generally the case with Midview.
Kind of like anything else in life, Mark. If you have good basics, and do those, you really, that's the proven method. And I consider defense to be the real basics of of basketball, of any sport, really.
The defense is in basketball is desire. I mean, there's not a lot of glory involved. A lot of people aren't sitting up there watching and saying, boy, he's a good defensive ball player. You really, you just got to gut it out.
Jason Monchine at the foul line. Shot is off the front of the rim.
Nice
Hengartner with a strong rebound. Hengartner should be a jump ball here.
We will get a jump ball, and it'll be
Midview's ball.
And we're going to get number 4, Scott Posendek, back in for Avon. And Chris Mandock comes out of the game.
Monchine looking for that outside shot. Takes it in. Over to Trenchard. Tough pass into Burnsworth. Avon trying to step up their defense. Gerber with the shot from outside. Way over. Monchine brings it back out to Gerber. Gerber, little shot. Look at Doug Gerber get up in the air. Look at this. Boy, oh boy. Follow his own shot right up in there.
That's just a lot of desire there too.
45-26. Stencil over to Schwartz. Posendek, and this is Freud or Freed, whatever the way you want to pronounce his name over there, number 44. Stencil to Freud. Logan. Stencil with the shot. He threw it up there.
Oh,
Freud got hit on the hand there.
Foul by Josh Hengartner.
42.6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Midview on top by 19 points, 45-26.
Nick will get 2 shots here with 4 points on the night. Around the rim and off.
Brandon Agee coming in for the Middies, replacing Doug Gerber. Emmett points out that Brandon Grimm is on the bench for the varsity mark. Probably a good idea to get some experience for a tournament here if need be. I'm sure he'll probably get into the game then. Up from the JV team. Trenchard brings it up the floor.
That's a big thrill dressing for your first
boy.
varsity game.
Burnsworth up with a shot. Boy, that was, I don't know what.
They're going to call traveling there. A couple Avon players got a little bit tangled up.
Mandock. Trenchard will inbound. To Monchine. Up with the shot. Monchine brings it back out. Back to Burnsworth. There's Hengartner wide open in the middle.
You can see now Avon comes a little bit farther out in their zone when Ben Elwell's not there.
That's right, good point. Monchine with that outside shot. He strips it, a three-pointer.
9 points for Jason on 3 3-pointers.
That's the end of the third quarter with Midview on top, 48-27, 21-point lead.
Yeah, that was a good quarter for Midview, outscoring Avon 20-9, Don, to open up this 21-point lead, and probably see some of the starters come in here for the first couple minutes of the fourth quarter, and then I think we'll get some playing time for some of the others, barring a complete collapse, that is, which I guess you cannot rule out.
Well, you know, you can't help when you have a big game like Clearview, you can't help but be looking ahead a little bit, Mark.
Very true.
I don't care who it is. When you have a big game coming up, you're always looking ahead a little bit, especially when you're playing against, you know, one of the weaker teams in the area, very frankly.
Yeah, you're right, Don, but on the other hand, we've really had a rough time getting things jump-started here the last second half of the season, really.
That's right, we really have. Ben Elwell in here, Doug Gerber in here, Brandon Agee. Stencil with the ball for Avon.
Eric DeChant with just 7 points in the game.
The Middies done a good job defensively on him.
There's an illegal pick there by Chris Mandock trying to get DeChant opened up.
Well, he must have been moving at the time.
Yeah, he was. Doug Gerber came right up off the floor when Mandock got in his way.
Burnsworth, boy, Elwell was in there. Go right up, Ben. Boy, they were holding him and everything else. Ben Elwell with 2. He must have about 12, I suppose. Stencil with it. Down to DeChant, guarded by Gerber. Logan back to DeChant, he'll take that. Way outside. DeChant again with it.
I think that's going to be on Shane Burnsworth. Number 41 in the ball game, Patrick Henry replaces Russ Logan. Both foul shots are good by Eric DeChant. 50-29 now, 7:10 to go.
Doug Gerber over to Agee. This is Monchine.
Jason passed up an open shot there.
Yeah. Need to swing it around there. Here's Monchine with it now. Back to Agee. Agee up with a shot. Doug Gerber jumping. Gerber, another nice putback. 52-29. DeChant with it. Here's Gerber. There's Monchine. Nice hustle by Jason Monchine.
And Brandon Agee to keep it alive also.
While traveling. Good hustle, though, by Monchine.
Jason's coming on strong here the last several games.
Greg Trenchard getting ready to come in. Agee and Elwell trying to pressure Stencil. Be a kick ball.
The Avon ball outside.
Trenchard comes in for Monchine.
Jason Monchine gets a nice hand as he goes out.
He got a chance to show his stuff, and he showed it. 6:10 left in the ball game. Ball to DeChant, Gerber on him. In and out. Into Burnsworth. Agee with the shot. No good. There'll be Avon ball. Coming in for Avon is number 10, Schwartz, and DeChant sits down.
That might be it for Eric DeChant. He sits
That might
down
be.
with 9 points. Ryan O'Donnell and Ben Elwell goes out.
Probably the last we'll see of Ben.
I would think so. He seems to be over the wrist problem. He didn't seem to favor it at all tonight.
How many points did he end up with?
12 points.
Stencil with it. Trenchard guarding him. He traveled. Brandon Grimm getting ready to come in up from the JV team. O'Donnell over here to Gerber. Gerber from outside, off the rim. Up the floor comes number 41 for Avon. That's Patrick Henry. Up with a shot and blocked in there. That was number 4, Polsendek, and blocked by Burnsworth. Gerber trying to throw it to Burnsworth, and Shane wasn't ready for it. Here comes Brandon Grimm replacing Doug Gerber, and here comes Hengartner replacing Burnsworth. Simkovich back in for Avon. Well, it'll be interesting to see what Brandon Grimm can do against a varsity team here. Agee and Trenchard both pressuring Simkovich, and that should be over and back if he touches it.
I think Greg Trenchard deflected it.
What are they calling? A push? Midview foul.
I think Greg wants to foul out of the game, Don.
Think so? Here's Aurora coming in for Mandot. So Rourke, Patrick Henry. Nice ring to that name. Simkovich with it guarded closely by Trenchard. Patrick Henry to Schwartz. Back to Patrick Henry. A little bit too far. And here's Ryan O'Donnell with a rebound. Back to Brandon Grimm. Oh. Miscommunication there. O'Rourke with it, guarded by Hengartner. Outside was Polsendek, didn't get in there. Grimm with the ball. The Trench Hengartner inside to O'Donnell. O'Donnell was fouled. Getting ready to come in is Jeff Reese.
They're going over the Midview scoring for the fellas who are on the bench. Brett Boron ended up with 10. Doug Gerber 15. Ben Elwell had 12. Shane Burnsworth 4. Jason Monsheen with 6. Josh Hengartner had 2.
Well, here comes DeChant back in. He's going to try and get his points now. I don't know. I would put Doug Gerber or Ryan DeFranco back in there, to be honest with you.
Hey,
well, maybe
he called that. I saw.
They should put Greg Trenchard on him here.
That's what it's going to be.
All right, that's all right. That'll work. Outside is Schwartz. No good. Up there with the rebound. There's some hustle there. O'Donnell in on it. Here's Simkovich, and foul is going to be on Reese. 3:19 left in the ball game. Midview up 54 to 29, a 25-point lead.
Well,
Timeout.
Avon wants to talk it over. I see Ben Elwell's got some ice on his wrist now. I hope that's just a precautionary measure. 54-29, we've got 3:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. Midview will now go to 16-2 on the year. And conversely, Avon's record will slip to 1-17. Again, a big game on Friday with Clearview. As we speak here, both teams tied with 1 loss. Friday will be Clearview's last conference game. Midview will be playing Wellington in a makeup game on Saturday night. And I think that Brett Simkovich is going to the foul line, but we've got a problem. I don't know if he's got a cut on his arm.
Yeah, it looks like something like that, Mark. Back out there, got some tape around his wrist. Foul shot is up and good. Avon breaks the 30 points. That one's no good. Hustle by Grimm. I think that was a good call.
Yeah, Brandon tried to dribble. He should not have tried to dribble that. He should have just picked it up.
DeChan will inbound it. Out to Simkovich. Agee guarding DeChant now. DeChant will try and take Agee. Agee doing a good job. Back to DeChant. He lost it out of bounds. Miscommunication there. 3:05 left in the ball game. Midview up by 24 points. There's a foul on O'Rourke.
Just 5 team fouls for Avon. We're going to try to get Bob Cook a basket here. He's the only middie that hasn't
Get in there,
scored.
Bob. Oh.
I know a couple games ago, Greg was telling me that his instructions were to get the ball to Bob Cook.
Oh, that's good. That's great. DeChant, Agee doing a pretty good job on him. Schwartz with it. DeChant again. This time he got by. Nice block in there by O'Donnell. Jump ball, you bet. You bet. Nice job. Mark, I'll tell you, DeChant is a nice kid and all that, and a real good shooter. But I'm not overly impressed, because he just doesn't have the other skills, I think.
We've done a pretty good job of
Yeah.
holding them down.
There it is. There it is.
That's the one.
There it is. Bob Cook. Chance for a three-point play, and the Midview bench comes right on up. That's great. That's great. Bob Cook, a senior. Takes a lot of grit, to come out and practice all the time, knowing you're not going to play much and giving it all you have, Mark. He makes the foul shot, three-point play. What a confidence builder for a kid like that, Mark.
That really got the crowd stirred up. That's the most noise we've heard out of the crowd tonight.
That's great. Up with a shot and making it. There's number 31.
That's Adam DeChant.
That's Adam DeChant from the JV team. Eric's brother. In and out of the hands of Jeff Reese. 57-32. Midview up by 25. Simkovich to Schwartz. O'Rourke with it. Adam DeChant.
Down to 1:45 to play.
Adam DeChant over to Posendek. Posendek trying to drive the lane. They're going to call a foul. Calling out a Reese again, I think. 1:36 left in this one. Midview up 57-32.
Oh, that one's on Ryan O'Donnell. Posendek will get 2 shots. Scott has 3 points on the night for Avon. First shot's no good.
Into the game for Avon is 41, Patrick Henry. Out is Schwartz.
Scoring for Avon, Eric DeChant sits down with 9 points. Chad Stencil 5, Russ Logan 2. Posendek has 3. And that's all he's going to get for now anyway.
Good hustle by Bob Cook.
Chris Mandock 3 points. Nick Freud with 4.
Brandon Grimm with the ball.
Adam DeChant with 2.
Brandon Grimm takes a three-pointer. Oh, off the side of the rim. So Rourke with it. Adam DeChant, again, he's up from their JV team, younger brother of Eric DeChant. O'Donnell with the rebound. Back to Grimm. Down to 105. Brandon Grimm up with the shot. Back there, here's Bob Cook with a rebound. Grimm out to Reese. Up with the rebound is Agee. Coming out of there with a rebound for Avon is O'Rourke. Oh, that could have been over and back almost. Simkovich up with a shot. Good left-handed. Semi-hook shot, I guess I'd call that.
3 points now for the freshman Simkovich.
57-24. There's Bob Cook again. Bob Cook, calling for traveling. Simkovich with it. There's Eric, Adam DeChant rather. Up with the shot again. No good. Ryan O'Donnell with the ball. Bob Cook with it. Brandon Agee hanging on the rim. That's the end of the ball game. Midview wins this one 57-24. And Mark, you have some final scoring there.
For the Middies, Bob Cook had 3 points. Brett Boron with 10. Doug Gerber 15. Ryan O'Donnell had 2. Josh Hengartner 2. Ben Elwell finished with 12. Shane Burnsworth with 4. And Jason Monchine kicked in 3 3-pointers for 9.